We're staying in our interface.dwg file, and as you can see, haven't changed the drawing at all. We're looking at the interface in this particular chapter. What I want to cover with you in this particular video is how you can utilize what they call AutoCAD workspaces to your advantage. Now, workspaces are traditionally located on the status bar bottom right of your AutoCAD screen. So if I come down here, there's a little gear cog icon with a flyout arrow. Click on it, and there's your workspaces there like so. Now, the default in full AutoCAD will be the drafting and annotation workspace. You've also got 3D basics, you've also got 3D modeling, and I'll talk about those in a second. You'll notice as well, you can go to workspace settings, customize and display your workspace label. So if I display the workspace label, like so, can you see it displays it there on the status bar? And if I untick that, it goes back to just the little cog again, like so. Now, there is another place where you can display your workspaces, your current workspace, and that's up here on the quick access toolbar. If I click on the little eject symbol that we talked about earlier, notice workspace is on the list. So there's my drafting and annotation workspace right there. Click on the flyout and I get the same menu. It's up to you if you want that displayed on the quick access toolbar. It is useful because it immediately tells you, you'll notice that you're in the drafting and annotation workspace rather than having to jump down here and switch the label on, etc., etc. I'm just going to click here on the eject symbol and I'm going to turn workspace off again on the quick access toolbar. I have to record at a particular resolution on the screen, and I try and obviously keep as much screen real estate available as I can. Now, at the moment, we're in the default drafting and annotation workspace. So what we're going to do you remember we did that sticky panel thing when we looked at the ribbon? Click and drag on the draw panel. I'm going to pop that there. We're going to do the same with the modify panel. Click and drag on the modify panel. So what we've done now is we've changed the workspace. But if I went back to the drafting and annotation workspace from this particular workspace, it would all be back where it was before. Draw and modify would be back on the home tab on the ribbon. So what I do is I come down here to the status bar, click on the flyout, and save current as. So I can save this workspace and give it a name. So I'm going to put my initials, SCB, and then dash AutoCAD, for example. So that's my SCB AutoCAD workspace. So if I save that now, this particular workspace configuration has been saved with the two sticky panels, the draw and modify panels. So if I now went back to drafting and annotation on that flyout, watch what happens. Everything changes. Draw and modify, you'll notice, are back on the home tab on the ribbon. If I come down here now to my flyout again and select SCB AutoCAD, you'll notice the sticky panels are back floating in the drawing area. Incredibly useful. And if you use the quick access toolbar here and switch workspace on again, you can see I'm in SCB AutoCAD. Click on the flyout, drafting and annotation, and we're back to where we were before. I'll then click on the little eject symbol and turn workspace off on the quick access toolbar. So that's how you can utilize those workspaces. If you configure the workspace to be slightly different, that's how you can save those changes rather than change one of the default workspace settings in AutoCAD.